Well, hello, happy Tuesday. Let's play some No Man's Sky today. Maybe do some creature battles. Let's see. Who's gonna be around today? Taking one stream break from StarCraft in between campaigns here. Playing on my main save, which is sort of just kind of barely into the end game, largely because I played it like 4 years ago. Happy Tuesday, Rayburst. And then there's been stuff added since then. I have a cool cape now, though, that I didn't have before. Went ahead and spent some Quicksilver on that. And recolored my outfit a touch. See, there was a planet here I was gonna go and kind of explore anyway, so I'm gonna look for a new creature to add to my companion list, and then maybe do a creature battle or a few, or just do kind of whatever else. Wait, why is the picture not updating? Did it default to the wrong capture mode? Yes, probably. There we go. Here I am, in this space station, where you can see me now. Or at least now you should be able to see me, because it looks to me like everyone should be able to see me. I think I've already kind of done the most basic of chores that I do when I get to a space station, which is check to see if I have anything I want to sell and get my exosuit expansion, because I still haven't maxed out my exosuit, but maybe I'll learn another word in some language. How about Gek? Do you Joffov Gek? Do you Joffov Gek? I think he's trying to figure out if I speak his language, which I only got 3 out of 4 words, so maybe not that well. Enjoy. The Gek word for enjoy. Well, he probably wasn't asking if I enjoy Gek, so I kind of like this Gek's coloring, actually. It's kind of a cool looking one, I think. That teal color. So, No Man's Sky, without any spoilery stuff, there are 3 main races in No Man's Sky. The Gek, the Vy'keen, and the Korvax. Kovacs? As I said, I haven't played this a lot in a while. I just look at my catalog, though. Korvax. I had it right the first time. And when you start, you don't know any words in any of the languages, so they're all just speaking gobbledygook, but you can slowly learn one word at a time, and you get a translation thing for your exosuit that'll translate a couple words per sentence, basically. Hail, pathetic, weak-minded interloper. I, Romang, requests with honor. I actually know a lot of Vy'keen for some reason. I think I just happened to jump around to a whole bunch of Vy'keen planets in a row when I also felt like learning words. And going around and seeking knowledge stones and stuff. The warrior seems less aggressive than I might expect. Their lips curl over their teeth as they taste my scent. Okay, I'll have this guy teach me a word. I'm not sure if I've seen this lavender-colored Vy'keen before. Here, teach me a friendship word. Assist. Maybe I'll practice my words with this guy. Hail, pathetic, weak-minded interloper. I, Romang, requests with honor. Blah, 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 blah. Practice language skills. They absent-mindedly toy with their multi-tool as they listen for what I have to say. I try to think of an appropriate word. Weapon? Reader Taksahi seems pleased by my interest in Vy'keen technology. Proudly, they present a new multi-tool offered in exchange for mine. Yeah, no thanks. No thank you. I do not need that garbage C-class multi-tool. Not that I have amazing multi-tools. I think I have, like, B-class. I have a pair of B-class multi-tools, but they are cool. Oh, this one's A-class, actually. They are cool types. This is an ancient multi-tool, and my other one, hi Celalona 1, happy Tuesday, is a Sentinel multi-tool. And they're both red for some reason. That's just happened to work out that way. This is my more gun-like one, and the other one I use for scanning and mining. Oh, and this is my old one, Comb of the Stars, which I kind of used for everything, but it wasn't great at, you know, some of the things I was using it for, so my two new multi-tools are better. Anyway, let's go down to a planet. Have my Corvette along. I might, maybe before we go down to a planet, I'll go over to my frigate. Or my, go over to my freighter to check on my frigates. This is Corvettes were a new thing since I restarted, since I came back to this, where you can actually lay out your own ship with full interior and put different things in it. Like I got 2 nutrient processors here for cooking. I'm growing mushrooms over in the corner here, and a little hydroponics little area. Put that green light there just to remember that it's the food area, I guess. Got a mission computer, mission radar here. I can take missions on multiplayer missions if I wanted. A couple of sleeping quarters that don't do anything. That's just for show. Then up here on the next floor we have a lot of storage mostly. This is all my storage containers of stuff, and a refiner unit to refine stuff, a save point, construction research unit, more storage over here, so boring floor kinda, except for the refiner is real useful. Up here I have just windows pretty much, put in a lot of windows, and I can just get up on the roof and either get out or get into my ship this way. Sometimes it's easier to get into my ship by flying on top of it if I'm in a fight or something. Or a bad storm. Whee! Or an ocean. Get in the cockpit. And leave. Fly over to my fleet over here. Looks like there's another big fleet over there. A lot of frigates. Looks like, well, maybe some of that's cargo containers. That might be another. I can't tell if that's 2 freighters like lined up with each other, or it's some weird capital class freighter that I don't recognize. But anyway, my freighter's only a C class, but I really like its look. And I believe it is a capital class freighter, so it has that going for it. Most of the things you get in this game that have a class, you can upgrade the class, but you can't upgrade the class of a freighter. You have to just get buy a better freighter. Maybe they'll add freighter class upgrades at some point, and then I can keep my cool looking freighter. So these ships are also mine. This living starship I recently, since I came back to the game, did the quest to get. It has a completely different upgrade path from all these standard ones. This ship is really poor performance, but I like how it looks. When you get out and fly it, the wings unfold into solar sails. Let me switch cameras here, so you can see it do that. Solar class ships are cool looking. Really like this. Hopefully this isn't making Celalone motion sick. I was planning on warning him if I do anything that I expect will make him motion sick, like get into fighter combat. But I'm planning on mostly running around on the ground and then doing hollow battles with creatures, which that doesn't move at all, so... Whee! And of course this thing's got the cool ground hover effect that it's got. I've got aqua jets on this thing, or it's equivalent to aqua jets, so this thing can land on the water too. So yeah, it unfolds. I got some... I might have given it some custom trails too, I can't remember, but yeah, it's all crazy looking. And it has its own, like I said, its own completely different technology and upgrade path because it's organic, so none of the normal technologies work on it. You have to have all different stuff. Here's the cockpit, so it's pretty weird. Let's see, and the last interesting ship that I've got is over there. I still have my starting ship, which looks cool too, I think, but I have this Sentinel ship, which has kind of the Battlestar Galactica Cylon red light kind of. Not exactly the same, I guess, because it's sweeping to the middle, but still, it reminds me of that. And on the inside, it doesn't... It has an opaque cockpit that is actually all screens. So you just see, like, you know, metal come down, but then then you can see through it. But it occasionally, like, flashes the metal, which is kind of distracting sometimes. Just that red flicker it gives sometimes. Do I have a jetpack? Yes. Absolutely have a jetpack. Jetpack has a... I have custom rainbow trails on my jetpack. Just can't see it as well as when I don't have the cape on, but I like this cape. Cape that I added kind of recently to this outfit. Here's the bridge of my freighter. This is the guy who does helps plan my frigate expeditions. Under normal circumstances, I can't fly super far. Like, probably not a lot higher than I just did. I don't have, like, super awesome jetpack upgrades. There are various things that boost my jetpack temporarily, but when I get on the planet, you'll see me use it a lot more. It recharges really fast. So this all my frigate fleets are done, so I'll see what they did. I've got a couple organic frigates now. The original one I got from doing the Leviathan expedition, and then another one I found more recently. But these expeditions are one of the things that gets me the oh, I got a Corvette part. That's neat. But I can get these Psychonic eggs, which are upgrades for my living starship. So I got one Psychonic egg there. That's good. And a bunch of other junk. And some money. This one does not have a organic frigate, so it won't get any of the living starship parts, just a bunch of other stuff. Got some nanites. Those are good for upgrading the class of things. So major upgrades. And for buying smaller upgrades for normal ships and stuff. Got some hot ice and superconductors and other things. One more. I sent out a lot, apparently, last night. This is where my other organic ship is. Although I didn't make it the leader, so I don't know if I'll still get Psychonic eggs or not. Got a salvage frigate module. Those are good for freighter upgrades. Oh, yep, still got a 2 Psychonic eggs. Fusion accelerant, 3 Psychonic eggs. And a storage augmentation. Oh, yeah. This was a very good expedition. I could send out more expeditions now, but I'll probably not do that. Well, maybe I'll do one. Maybe I'll send out one, but I'm not going to take the time to send out, like, a lot. What am I doing? I'm going to shove some of this stuff into my storage. got a bunch of nonsense. Got some trade goods that I'm just going to leave in there. Put my Corvette parts into my Corvette. I can sort those out later. Yeah, that was for not a super high difficulty. It was also not like a super high difficulty one or anything. It just happened to give me a bunch of nice stuff. Might have been a longish one. I can't remember how it, but there weren't that many events in it, so I don't think it was. Okay, how much frigate fuel do I have? I got plenty for at least 2 or 3 expeditions, so 1 expedition should be just fine. Let's see what we got. View potential expeditions. So some of these are longer than others, like this one's 25.5 hours, and some, which also means it needs more fuel, and some are harder than others, like this one's a 3-star difficulty rating. Maybe I'll send out 2. I'll do like 1 hard one and 1 easy one. So for this hard one, this is a combat one, so I want my best combat ship, and probably also my, let's see, what's my other organic ship? I'll use my weak organic ship because it's specialized in combat, so it'll still be useful there. It's as strong in combat as my S-class one. And as these ships go on missions, their class eventually upgrades and they get better. That's why I have so many S-classes. Most of these did not start as S-class. They started as like C or B class and then got to do a lot of missions. Support ships are nice. They're kind of good at everything. And even if you're on a combat mission, there will be non-combat events too, so you don't want to be super weak in any one thing. Send 2 of those. But they also have fuel bonuses. They use less fuel than the other types. And so, like, this only needs 200 tons of fuel. If I sent 5 ships and no support ships, it'd probably be looking more like 400, 500 tons. So yeah, I'll send this out. This should be plenty, hopefully. And off they go, warping off. And I'll do this easy, balanced, long one with just my Leviathan, and then my other support ship, some other support ships, mostly. Especially the ones that still need to level up. Because it won't use much fuel, only 150 tons. And my ratings are way higher than I need for this, but if I'm not going to send out another expedition, I may as well send out these things to get them all leveled up more. And off they go. Frigates do a few other things, like I can land, like the trade frigates generate money over time. I can land at them and get credits. The strongest combat frigate you got in the system, if you get into a space combat, it will warp in and help you, which is neat. I need to actually pay attention to it more when it does that. I kind of actually want to, like, I never actually think to go and, like, fly near my frigate to see what it's doing when it does that. It'd be cool to actually see it shooting at stuff. I guess while I'm in my freighter, before I take off for somewhere else, I can go look outside here. See my frigate out. See one of my frigates out there. Theoretically, I can actually fly around out here too. I haven't really done that. Still in the gravity bubble. Get up on top here. Yep, there's the front. See some other frigates that I have that I didn't send anywhere. So you can have a bunch of frigates. I haven't actually maxed out my number. I dismissed a few old ones because I want to make sure I have space for if I find any more organic frigates, because I'd like a few of those. Probably one of each kind of specialization, so I'd have like one that's combat, one for... Do I choose my home base? Well, I chose this freighter. This freighter, you could have a freighter be your home base. You could consider your Corvette a home base. You can build bases on planets, and I'll probably visit at least one of those. Like, this freighter has more stuff in it. All of these buildings... So all these interior... Other than the bridge, all of these rooms are ones that I placed. As you can build doors and corridors and different kinds of rooms, like this scanner, like these fleet command stations that you need to send out frigate expeditions. this scanner, put stickers and things up on the wall, other decorations, put this Ice Diplo statue somewhere if I really wanted to. Got a bunch of refiners over here. Well, not a bunch, but 4. So I can refine different resources into other things. Got a... I've got a small growing area. I'm not really growing very much in it right now, but I can harvest some plants for carbons, and I got a solar vine here growing selenium. I've got a trade terminal here, so I can buy and sell things from the local system from the comfort of my own freighter. And I have a storage area with this funky decoration that I assume I got from a derelict freighter somewhere. And of course, crew that wander around and don't do anything except, you know, it says it's replenishing lubricant. You can talk to them, but it doesn't, like, and you see them talk to each other. It's real nice that they have them there. They just don't have any. And yeah, I've got my teleporter that I can teleport to any of the space stations I've been to recently. My settlement that I run, my bases that I built, and such. So yeah, the freighter can definitely be a home base, and of course you can warp your freighter to different systems. If you warp something else to a different system, you can just call your freighter in there. Freighter has its own bunch of upgrades and modules that it can have. Here. This is only a C class, so you don't get very many pages for upgrades, but for a C class. And I haven't even really expanded mine, but yeah, the warp map is here. You can view your, your fleet and all your frigates and see their stats and look at them, see what they're doing, and see what their bonuses are and stuff. Like this one's got, it's a industrial specialist, so it's got the biggest bonus to industry, but it has an extra bonus to industry. It's got a little bonus to combat and trading and exploration from these different things. So, oh, and I can teleport to it from here too, which is neat. Also, you can manage your fighter squadron from here. I've only unlocked one slot for that, so I only have one guy who helps me. People will land on your freighter and trade with each other there, and you can trade with them if you go down and talk to them. And you can also hire them to be part of your fighter squadron, which will help you in combat in space, which is neat. So yeah, lots of neat things in this game. Now let's teleport back over to my Corvette. I'm going to take my Corvette down just because for exploration it does more stuff than a normal starship does. And I can see if there's a mission I want to take. I'm going to be looking... collect Fecium. Kill 14 monstrosities. That has a salvage frigate module. I do want a bunch of these because the upgrades to the freighter to let it to travel to star systems that are more difficult to get to, basically different colored star systems you need special hyperdrives to get to, those take a lot of salvage frigate modules to research. I think for the next one I need like 12 or something, and yeah, so I'll start this mission and maybe we'll get to it at some point. I don't need to do it right away. I just can't teleport anywhere until I've done it unless I want to cancel it or warp to another system. I can go anywhere I want here. All that screen shake is from these things warping in over here. You can see this, shaking. That frigate there has this symbol on it because I can go over there and hire it if I want to. I can buy it from that fleet. There are a lot of freighters here. If I was feeling piratey, I could definitely get a lot of resources by blowing up all these freighters. Probably some fleet modules too. Okay, it looks like we're on the night side right now. Blow up a couple asteroids because you get resources for that too, including tritium, which I need for frigate fuel. Use the pulse drive, fly past this planet, and set down somewhere in daylight. Actually, was this even the planet I wanted to visit? let me look at my map. Because I scanned this system. I think I wanted to go to this boiling planet. Which probably is this planet, because it's where I was closest to, and it's in the middle. Yep. There we go. Let's get down to the ground here. So one of the things I want... So this is a boiling planet, so I assume I'm going to need my thermal protection systems for this. But when I'm running around outside... Well, I think I'm in a storm, too. I don't know if I want to wait out this storm or not. Probably not. This is also a dissonant planet, so it's kind of purplish. Oh yeah, there's pirates, and I can also do pirating, which I have done very little of. Like, my pirate reputation is like 2. But, I did do a little bit of pirating, mainly to get the Sentinels to send a carrier after me so I could blow it up. But, there are outlaw systems with their own, like, cool, like, space stations that have some special services that regular space stations don't, and they have their own sets of missions you can take to do things like attack freighters and whatnot. I guess it's still nighttime here. Just kind of looking for a nice... This is more of an open-looking area. Let's sit down. Actually, I'm not going to land. I'm just going to open my ship up and jump out, I think. Because I can. Or teleport down. So, weather, combustible dust, sentinels are corrupted, which means there's going to be weird purple crystal-y sentinels and weird purple crystals everywhere. Let me see. Let me check my heat protection. It is not charged up, so let's charge that up.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
And beam down. So yeah, from our Corvette we can beam down. Most starships you have to just land. And we can beam back up. This hatch opens and closes, and so we can...
Incoming storm.
Okay, great. Now there's a firestorm coming. Open and close that. We can also just, jump out here. Whee! Skydiving. And land with our jetpack so we don't splat. Now, since a firestorm is going to rapidly deplete my thermal protection, so I'm going to call a vehicle down. And we'll hang out in this mech suit for a while. And scan some creatures. That is a weird one there. F. Weed Cusonium. Found wandering the scorched plains of the planet Tebuldia 5. Long-lived and gentle, their rich lives and complex society hierarchy allow them to develop wisdom that rivals technologically advanced species. Comfortable amongst dense foliage, they sniff and scurry among fallen leaves, searching for the nuts that provide their food. Additional observations forms colonies. So I can get quite a bit of money just from scanning things. M-Serp... Oh, this is a flying creature that I can't even see. Makes art with sticks. Yeah, it's really hard to see in the dark, especially with the storm coming. Here's another one. So it's easier to see them in the menu. R-Tire... Ooh, that's a weird looking one. Okay, that one I want to try to get as a potential pet just because it's so odd. And one of the reasons why I'm here is I'm looking for pets on this type of planet. Now that is a corrupted sentinel. It will just ignore me unless I start harvesting materials. They don't care if I scan stuff. They just don't want the planet to get changed or messed up somehow. Okay, I'm hopping out of here. Let's throw some food pellets out. See if I can attract some things. since I lost track of that. Is that it? Is it over here? Oof. It's 309 degrees Celsius. That is very, very hot. Is that something like, I don't know, what would that be, like 400-ish Fahrenheit? Or no, it'd be more than that. Well, it'd be about 200 over 200. Well, yeah, maybe it would be about 400-ish. Yeah, I've completely lost track. I mean, most of the creatures are probably taking shelter because they're not stupid. Oh, there's storm crystals here. I think I'm low on storm crystals. Okay, let's get back in the Minotaur because I can see better. I might have to wait for the storm is over to really go after creatures. There also will be more creatures out in the day. Wait, where's that very fast-moving one? I think that's probably the one I want. Can I get its attention, though? Oh, it's going under the ground. I might not be able to tame those. Maybe? Nope, that's that one. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can feed that. Oh well. Find something else, I guess. I might have to wait for daytime, and also, let's... Oh, there's another creature. Flying creatures? Come on, I think you're... I know you're in range. There it is. Yeah, another flying creature. Oh well, once we're in the daytime, it'll be a lot easier to see. Tease out honey. I guess I can milk these things for honey. Since I fed them. And collect their faecium. I probably may as well go and collect some storm crystals. Let's get... Where's my Minotaur gone? There he is. Ugh. Okay. This way. It also has a jetpack. Oh, I can also scan all the plants and minerals here for some units. There's a big bonus when you scan all of the creatures on a planet, though, of nanites. Like a really big bonus, typically, so usually focus on those. What is this thing? Huh. It's like... Well, that's a weird one.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Oh, well, so much for the storm crystal, unless I get to it
Extreme night
real quick.
temperature detected.
Yeah, well, it's not as extreme now. Well, yeah, I didn't. I think I just stomped on the storm crystal. Oh well. Storm's over, so.
Received.
See, what is the local time? 2 a.m., so it's not going to be a real long time till daytime here. Looks like a lot of the creatures aren't diurnal anyway.
Units received.
Huh. Dislikes being scanned. Well, okay, too bad. Can I feed this thing? Yeah. Gently milk. Maybe I'll adopt this as a companion. New creature adopted. Name Rugoop. Because it's a weird bubble thing. Feeling sad? Aw. Let's give it a treat. And give it some pets. And then ride it. Whee! Well, I have a new pet.
Units received.
Ooh, there's a fossil bed over there too. This plant's got a lot of features. It's also got vigilant stone. So you get storm crystals. That's mainly because it has severe weather. I guess I don't know if it has salvage. I don't see any of that around. Let's see. No sentinels looking at me, so I'm gonna mine these dihydrogen, these blue dihydrogen crystals over here. That's the other thing I need to make frigate fuel. And I can sort of indirectly buy it, but it's an annoying process, so I also just mine any when I see it, usually. Oh wait, I have the Minotaur boar. That's not what I want. I want the, where's my Tethys laser? Is it damaged or something? Oh, it is! My laser's broken.
Component repaired.
Fix that. Must have got damaged in a fight or something. Now what I want to look at is my... Where's my... if I remember how to open my companion guide, since this isn't a thing, let's see, companion register. Here we go. Rugoop is a fire type. It is class B, which makes it weaker than most of my creatures, because I think my other creatures are pretty much all class A. A, even though I haven't upgraded them at all. But still, he's cool, and he's a type I don't have, so I'm gonna probably keep this one unless I see someone way more fun. It's pretty playful, not super gentle, and very aloof, apparently. Abilities: Burn, Wild Charge, Ignite, Await the Dawn, and Phoenix Kiss. Oh, interesting. He blows himself up to increase the combat effectiveness of the whole team by a large amount for 6 turns. So I guess he could use that if he's going to get KO'd soon anyway, and buff the rest of the team.
Detected.
So that's a neat one. This is a delayed heal on himself. Those are, I do like those. Those are nice. It's a big damage with high chance to miss. Damage over time, and a normal attack. And my other pets, I like Arcan. This is a one I got kind of new, got kind of recently. Arcanos, and I just got him because he looks really cool, and he's pretty big. Like he's a really big creature. Like I can perch kind of behind his head here. Like he's 3 meters high, and then 122 kilograms. So he's a big critter. I don't know how good. I'm not sure if I don't know if he's any good in combat, but he was cool, so I liked him. And then I have my old creatures from 4 years ago. Toda, which I think is before they had these creature hollow battle things. So Toda, with this thing. I think he's a cool one. Fuzzy guy. Then Pito, which I think is just one of the first creatures I found in my home, my home planet, the first one I built like a real base on at all. And Goldie Golda. He's a fun guy. There's a lot of fun creatures though. Oh, it's daytime while I was puttering around in there. Might be able to find some more creatures now. Don't see any around here though. I can look at the discoveries for this planet and see where the other creatures are in a sort of general sense and when they're out. So we have found in the north a rare ground creature, another flying diurnal creature, and a rare flying, mostly diurnal creature. So I think I'm in the south right now. Yeah, I'm in the south. I think. So I might fly the Corvette somewhere else. for that. But oh wait, there's a flying creature that I haven't scanned yet. That's why it has the red dot on it.
Units received.
Yes, Necrogibica. So yeah, 2 more creatures to find here. Maybe we'll head to the north. Oh, my frigate fleet has arrived in somewhere that it was going. But yeah, now we can see this planet a little better. And it's got some cool, weird, smoky nonsense going on. The purple haze from the... which looks real neat with the purple haze from the dissonance effect, I think. I think maybe I'll take a less jumpy vehicle out for this when I land again. Or beam down again. Let's fly to the north part of this. Compass, this is south. This is the wrong way. Excuse me. Hope I didn't hit those. Am I going north? I must be going somewhat north-ish. Can't go super fast in the atmosphere, so we'll pop out into space kinda a little bit. And then head back down and see if I'm in the north yet. While I'm at it, let's see. Are there pirates here? Probably not. There's a very low conflict level in this system, so I probably won't encounter any pirates here. I'm probably due if I do a jump, if I do a warp into another system, I'm probably getting pretty close to where a pirate dreadnought will show up, though, in battling a freighter. So that would definitely be a way I would find some pirates. Where are my coordinates? No, I'm still in the south, but I'm getting close to the north. Go a little, do another up and over here.
Extreme temperature detected.
I know, it's hot down there. Okay, coming back down. Through these clouds. So hopefully I won't just slam into the ground. If I don't have an altimeter, that would be really nice. Nice radar altimeter. Okay, now I'm in the north. And I can't see anything, so I'm going to actually land. It is 318 degrees outside. Must be a storm. Oh, hi. Let's, bring out the truck. And there's a flying critter. Big one, looks like. Not that I can see it very well in these conditions, but... At home in the burning air of planet Tebeldia 5. Born on meteors. That's interesting. And that just leaves the rare ground critter that's here somewhere. Don't see it nearby. Let's see, Gravitino balls? Yeah. So those are kind of valuable, but if I take one, the Sentinels will immediately be all over me, and then I'll have to fight the Sentinels off a bunch. So this truck kind of changed since I had played before, so that you can give it an open top like I have it with now, and it can carry different kinds of scrap to waste facilities on some planets. That you can recycle stuff for nanites. That's actually kind of fun. Use like a gravity gun to do it. I just grabbed a storm crystal there. And these are radiant shards. Storm crystals you only find harmonic scrap, sentience echo. You only find storm crystals on planets that have kind of really severe weather,
Weather update. Storm
and you can only collect them while they're having a storm. So yeah, so this thing got some new upgrades then too. Like, and it's always had like a normal mining laser to mine stuff with, but also now you can just kind of run over stuff and you'll get some resources, which is fun.
extreme temperature detected.
Yeah, I'm just collecting this stuff. Give me stuff. Microprocessor, ammunition, rusted metal. Another microprocessor. Not a whole lot of interest. I was hoping for goop. Goop is preferable to rusted metal. But let's see, how am I doing on... well, I could use some more iron dust. So maybe I'll just refine some of that down in my backpack. Refuel it.
Technology recharge.
Weird, it's not spinning. Maybe because I'm wearing a cape they don't bother showing it spinning, or maybe the Mark II doesn't. My old backpack, the thing when it was working would spin. Ooh! Okay, hello. Get over the hill and all of a sudden, big old freighter. Crashed freighter. We could explore while I'm looking for... mine all these dihydrogen crystals. Any creatures around? None that I haven't scanned before. Let's drive down to this freighter and have a little look around. It's got some cargo pods. It's only about 200 degrees Fahrenheit out, so we are not in, like, a storm or anything right now. Maybe about 220, 230, something like that. So yeah, it looks like there's an underground cargo pod here, so let's dig our way down. Ooh, viscous fluids and goop. Is it the stuff gumming up the cargo pods probably at least as good as the stuff inside it? Thunderbird class landing bay. Oh, never mind. I did want to try a different kind of landing bay for my Corvette. That's a Corvette part. Maybe I'll have to edit my Corvette here when I get back to a space station. Oh, there's the ship interface. Maybe I can pull its log. Log extraction complete. Let's see what happened. Date stamp 1924.1. It began with an idea, a simulation. The Korvax wished to know what would happen to the universe in the future. They wanted to confirm what had occurred in the past. We were part of their great effort, delivering vast quantities of nanite clusters across the galaxy. 1943.4. The simulation shows me my child as if they are alive, taking their first steps for a second time. It shows me their death. It shows my own. I asked the Korvax to stop this. They refuse. 1935.5. The Korvax shut down their machine. The experiment is over. They claim that the universe is multiversal, cyclical, without origin or endpoint, at least based on available data. In some worlds, there might be Korvax. In some, no Gek. In some, we never existed, or if we did, we destroyed our world long before other galactic powers could find them. I do not like the tone with which the core And I guess it cuts off there. Salvage cargo pods from the wreck. Well, I already salvaged one. I guess there's 5 more, though. These cargo pods also typically let out a lot of radiation right after you open them, but that doesn't really matter unless you're going to hang around in them for some reason. Where are they? I thought there was one over here. Now it's not showing up on my scan pulse. Weird. What's this thing? Call Starship. I don't need to do that. Seriously, where are the... Oh! That's an autophage camp. I just found an autophage camp. Well, this is spoilery, but this is endgame stuff. Upon my carapace pre-built entity, Doi is unique in Aoxon the Euquilda. Construct shimmers and Atlantidium haze around their exposed metal joints. Present a gift. This will be of Iowa. Thank Teada. The Korvax are Ioja without the Uja. The Yoki understand little. Atlantid has awakened us. Awakened? So I was just going to do this not during the stream, but since I already found them... Hello, pre-built entity. Our friend of the autophage. Yes, here's some Atlantidium. I'm guessing that's thanks. Do you hear her, I don't know, voice? She quoto to all electronic entities. Her is unique, her message beautiful. And then a whole sentence I don't get. I dream her voice when I sleep. Hello, is that a pre-built carapace? Interesting. Present a gift. Thank you for this contribution. Do you like my carapace? I built it myself. A bunch of words I don't know. We build our own bodies, probably? Pre-built one. What do you seek from me? This is a welcome gift. I feel you understand. But have suffered the pain of erasure, but we did not. To be does not require a shell. Like, I have a task to... Okay. We'll take staff handle. It didn't actually give me a new, Yeah, that's the fiberglass grip. Oh, show to the marked autophage. Oh, they are not on... They're on this planet, but not in this vicinity. Not in this camp. Autophage synthesis terminal. I don't think I need anything there yet.
Incoming storm.
Addy is Doi that you TC... Okay, I need to learn more words. A gift? This was... There are not many autophages yet, but many echoes are healing? And a whole bunch of words there I don't know. Can I learn some new words? Practice language? Oh, request a new word. Yes, please. Happy to share knowledge. Alright, autophage symbol. Ritual. I'm just gonna present gifts and practice language, because I want more words. Probably mostly autophage words, because I figure those will be the ones that occur a lot in what they're... Well, that's not an option here. Friendship symbol. Requests. That's probably one that occurs a lot. So I have a thing that auto-translates a certain number of words per dialogue box. I don't suppose in this... Oh hey, I got a autophage rank upgrade. Oh yeah. It's nice and cool in here. It's like 300 degrees cooler in this tent that has a wide open door. Same with all my bases, though, that have wide open things. Oh yeah, I should be looking for fauna, too. Knowledge. The autophage. I just want to see how many words there are. There are this many words. And they gave me a bunch like at the beginning of meeting them. So I already have a lot. So yeah, there aren't a giant number that I need to fill that in. It's not going to take as long as like the Korvax and stuff did, where I think I pretty much got all these one at a time from knowledge stones and talking to Korvax. Same with the Vy'keen and Gek. A lot of words. A lot of words. I don't have all of yet, but I have a lot of. I regard recycled construct Dibraben. All wires in recycled metal. They return my gaze. Steady. Present a gift of a radiant shard. Okay. This is valuable. Thank you. Do Teira Wiok Inya convergence? We were erased and the Atlas did nothing. Doi had the Inya to Ito us and made the choice to do nothing. Doi was she who did how to give it. And practice language. Pause to think, and the recycled construct does likewise. Request a word. How about a mystery symbol? Thank. Oh, okay. That will fill that in a lot of those, I think. Present a gift. I will tell you a little about the autophage. Korvax Prime, the Erasure, Ibn I did, Ibn Bui Axon did. She does not converge, she is rebuilding herself. And practice language. Request a word. Autophage symbol. Learn Prime. Okay. So yeah, but I cannot seem to... Yeah, I guess I can't see the cargo pods anymore. Oh, I guess I can in the normal Analyze visor, just my scan pulse isn't revealing them for some reason. But I should still be able to find all these cargo pods, I think. Let me reselect the salvage site guide here. Back that way? No, that's a far... There should be one closer. Oh yeah, right down there. Oh, yeah, right here. Open by repairing damaged components, which is really just taking this gunk out of there. I can refine this stuff gradually into nanites, so this stuff is actually good to get. It's not just junk. Banned weapons. Okay. They smuggling stuff on here? Oh yeah, that green nastiness on my screen was from the radioactivity, but I got... My radiation protection is apparently charged. And I just punched through that.
Temperature levels stabilized.
Oh yeah, my extra thermal protection has run out. I'm gonna recharge that.
Technology recharge.
Or some of it anyway.
Technology recharge.
Can I loot that? Nah. More gunk. More gunk. Unstable gel. I'm really hoping for frigate modules or fleet modules. Or more Corvette parts, those are cool too. I guess if I get underground here, then it won't be so hot either. That's one way to protect yourself from the weather on planets is to get underground. There are caverns and things in planets as well, naturally occurring ones, that you can explore that'll have different resources and often creatures that are only found underground. What did I even get there? I don't know. Oh, well, 2 more cargo pods. Somewhere. Oh, there's one. There you go. I can still tag it, even if I can't show it with a scan pulse. Must be on the back of that cargo pod. Or it's through a... Oh, there's a wall there, I guess. Maybe I have to go around the other way. Dig my way in from a different side. Seriously? There it is. Well, at least there's a... Can't remember there's a way for me to crouch. So I guess I'll just dig my way under here. Cargo pod. Alright, more nanites. Or nanite, precursors.
Units received.
That one just has money in it, apparently. One more cargo pod somewhere. Theoretically. No, that's not it. That's buried cash. Which is far away. Wait, is that it? Cargo pod. Punch through here. Then we'll be done with this spot. Hey, multi-tool expansion slot. Those are cool. They give me more slots for my multi-tool so I can put more upgrades for my scanner or my weapons or my mining laser or other tools that are in the multi-tool. My fishing pole. Because yes, that is my sci-fi mining scanner gun device also as a fishing attachment. Take out my Nomad. If it has heat protection in it, which I don't remember if it does. Yeah, it does. Yes, it has the full set of hazardous environment protection systems. So we can cruise around and look for more life forms to scan, possibly. If I am in fact still in the north, which I assume I am. I haven't gone that far from where I landed. Not very far in the north. Yeah, let's just head north more. Wait a minute, I'm not in the north. How am I still in the south? I could drive to the north, but that would take a while. I should probably just fly to the north. Anything I want to scan for before I jump out of this thing? Ooh, how about scan for alien structures? Alien monolith detected. Is it to the north? Nah, it's to the southeast. Yeah, it's a little ways away. I'm not going to go there right now, though those are cool. And I could probably get some, I could probably get some more autophage words, possibly. Definitely some other words. Maybe some other stuff. Call my Corvette in.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
see. Head north more.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Okay, surely now I will be in the north. No, still not in the north. The planet must be bigger than I'm thinking. There. Now we are in the north. But I would really like an altimeter for these flying down through these storms where you can't see. Well, my craft is wanting to nose up, so I must be on the ground practically. I don't know. Is there ground under me? I can't even tell. I guess I'll beam down and see. Oh, I guess I was just up in some nasty clouds. Oh no, this is an extreme storm. I gave those autophage a bunch of my Atlantidium, so I will mine some of this. And call my Colossus back out. Just so I can sit in here and not drain my systems. It can scan for some different things too, like waste processing plants, but I don't think there are. I don't think there would be any here because I haven't seen any scrap. I would have noticed some in my analyze visor by now. If there was any scrap stuff. Unknown building. Curious deposit. Oh, and a creature that I have not scanned yet. Oh, I'm also apparently right next to a storm crystal. What? I'll grab that. I don't think the Sentinel will notice, it's a little too far away. Oh, I can't see the thing at all, but my scanner says it's there. Do I not have what? Okay. Ooh, that's a cool looking one. Let's go make friends with that. Creature. Let's open a slot for 1,000 nanites. I just got the bonus of like 2,000 some nanites, so. Can I feed you? What are you? Prize off extrusion. Adopt as companion. It is like a weird tumbleweed made out of, I don't know, not quite glass, but maybe some kind of like cloudy, well, except it's goopy, kind of. Here, have a treat and some pets. Can't ride this one, and it can't wear accessories, but I want to mine some of this Atlantidium, but Make that sentinel mad. I don't want my creature to get hurt. It seems to be giving my Colossus a hug, which is also a little odd. So yeah, what type of creature are you? You're fire type, which I expected. This one's A class, so that's neat. Seer does fire damage. Pyroclasm does a lot of damage to my target and to myself. Fire damage with extra fire damage with the dot on top of that. Absorbs damage and uses it to heal, so that's nice. And then morphs the opposing creature into frost creature, which will make it weak against fire. So, yeah, it's got a nice ability set, I think. Oh good, the thing went away. Now I'll quickly mine some of this stuff. Get myself some purple crystal junk. Atlantidium. Alright, there was a, right, curious deposit. These are real nice. Okay, that... If there's a curious... Okay, this planet has just graduated to being a place I want to build a base at. Oh, there's even, there's minerals, gas, no power hotspot nearby. But I don't really need to necessarily harvest anything here. What are my possibilities for minerals here?
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
My possibilities for minerals are cobalt, phosphorus, and activated copper. Phosphorus. I'm not sure if I have a phosphorus mine anywhere. But mostly I want a curious deposit mine, so there are probably going to be better curious deposits on this planet, but I just want a place to get started here, and then I can always find a better location and put another base or move a base. So let's build a base computer. And I'll sit it on top of this hill. Esbet's Aves Outpost. I'll rename that later. Searching cartographic archives. No prior claims on this site, so no one else has a base here in this spot. Which is not surprising since I discovered this planet. No one else has been here. Unless they've been here since I got here. So this is now my my territory. I could build a wooden building out of parts, or I could just build a prefab building. I don't have any stone or exotic base types, just the wood. But I think I'm just gonna build one of these prefab metal rooms because I don't really feel like a wooden building in a place with raging firestorms that reach 300 Celsius is sensible. So we're gonna go with the more robust looking look, even though it really doesn't matter. What keeps me what? And inside is all perfectly nice. Yeah, no power hotspots near here, so I'm going to use. I'm gonna build some solar panels and batteries. There might still be power in range, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Build this up on the roof. Let's get 2 of those. Probably don't even need this much. I'll get 2 of those and 1 battery. Unless I actually wind up building a mine of some kind here. Won't need any more than that. So these are charging. Getting some power. Just that the buildings don't actually burn. Yeah, your stuff isn't really destructible in here because these bases are meant to, you know, last. Biofuel reactors. What do I need? I want... Most important thing is a base teleport module. Hi, Ginny Takara. No Man's Sky is treating me just fine. Haven't played it really much in oh, I need carbon nanotubes. In like 4 years, and then I came back to it again kind of recently and been playing with the different stuff. Adopted a couple more creatures. I'm gonna go do some Pokemon battles soon. Oh yeah, I guess... Okay, I couldn't remember if I had to wire those things into these prefab buildings or just sitting them on top powered the prefab building. So normally you have to connect Rayburst, you have to connect things up to... yeah, there's a lot of new stuff in it. Like the autophage and whatnot. Rayburst, normally you have to, like, there's these power outlets on things that you have to wire up to power, but these rooms themselves can carry power and power the things inside, so you don't have to worry about it. And I'll put a save point in here because it's just nice to have those around. Yeah, I knew if the prefab was connected to power you didn't have to wire, but I couldn't remember if you had to actually wire the things directly up to the prefab sockets, or if sitting the things on the prefab was good enough. And it looks like that is good enough, so... Anyway, is there anything else I want to put in here? Mostly this is just here to mark this planet, since I don't actually have any bases on any other planets that have runaway mold on them, so... It's like, I see runaway mold, I'm just gonna plop a base down here, and then it'll be here for later. Just wonder if I want to... I'm just going to throw a couple stickers on here for no particular reason. Is there a mirror? I don't see a mirror option on here. That's too bad. Okay, windows. Like my windows, and I have a ton of glass, so there's windows everywhere. Everywhere that isn't a door. Yeah, I think I did refine a few of those, but... Also, any Sentinel ship brains that I don't actually plan on using, since I don't really need the units, and it's not really that much more nanites to recycle their parts that you get for salvaging them. Whee! Atlantidium. I like how these prefabs do have some like tunnels and things, but I don't have all of them unlocked, I don't think. Let's see. Come on. Boil ein. Holy planet. Oh, of course now I can't see anything because of the weather. You can tell me right. Oh, there's my building.
Incoming storm.
Oh, well, that's only going to make it worse. Oh, here we are. Good enough. Good enough for now, because I don't want to spend all stream just building a base. I have a couple other things I want to do on this stream. Let's see how much I get out of these half dozen curious deposits here. A lot, actually. I don't care if I piss you off, Corrupted Sentinel. I will just kick your butt if I have to. Actually, there's more of these here than I thought. That was quite a bit of mold. And my frame rate is kind of lousy right now. Now I can shrink down storage container. Let's see, what else did I want to do on this planet? I guess I did take that Corvette mission, so may as well finish that. Or go do that, since I didn't even start it yet. Oh yeah, these storms make the jetpack work better, supposedly. Doesn't seem to be quite as big as an effect as the, like, supercharged plants, but gets me on top of my Corvette. Not much issue. Yeah, I basically played... I guess, well, I don't know. I guess 2022, because it said it was 4 years ago. I think it was 2022 for a few months, and I did the Leviathan expedition, which is why I do have that cape. But, I don't remember why I stopped, since I'm having plenty of fun with it now, recently, since I picked it up again. I think that might be the only expedition I did, though. Can't remember if there was another one I did or not. Try to get on the next one whenever Cosmos comes around. Okay, monolith I scanned. Yeah, there are... Yeah, I know there's a lot of expeditions. I pressed the wrong pause button again. Okay, here we go. Log. Go splat some bugs. Oh, and I've got all this runaway mold. I might as well throw that into my portable refiner and get it going. Well, I fly down into the planet and hope I do this before I hit it. Alright, we'll do a little bug hunting, and then we'll go up back into Space Station and do some creature hollow battling, because that's a thing I haven't really done much. I don't know if there are any real rewards for it, but get to play with my creatures a little bit. This is just normal. This is my, like, very original save, so it's just on normal. It's too murky for me to, Yeah, I'm on I believe I'm in the Calypso Galaxy right now. Hello, Wicked. Thanks, Wicked, for being here. Cannot leave seat during critical... There we go. Yeah, I think this is one of the missions that just gives me an approximate location, and usually I can just look around in my ship and see where I actually need to go, but given the environmental conditions, which really suck right now, I'm just going to use my target suite to figure out where I need to be. Up that way somewhere. And I still can't hardly see. Whee! Target in range. Oh, it must be under me. Somewhere. I hope this storm goes away soon. I still cannot see this building anywhere. Oh, maybe this isn't a infested building. This is something different. I'm not sure I know what this is. Well, regardless, I still can't see it, so... I should have a... Oh, I should have a... There we go. Oh, now it is a building. It's the regular old building things. I guess total is about 100 hours. But most of that was 4 years ago.
Storm clearing.
What have I got? No, not my terrain manipulator. That's not what I want. Let's go with the scatter blaster. There we go. Kill monstrosities. Oh, let's may as well bring out. Don't really need it, but bring out the Minotaur and charge up. Oh, good. The storm is abating.
Recharge. Technology.
I'm gonna charge these things so I just don't run out in the middle of this. And get myself some stuff. And splat some large bug-like things. Go away. Oh. Mailing interrupts reloading. Oh well. Whoop. Oh, is that my companion? Did it follow me all the way over here? Hope it can't get hurt. Not sure why my frame rate's kind of lousy. Maybe I should reduce my render scale while I'm streaming. If that's an option. Yeah, I could do that, I suppose. Well, mission's done. Oh, and apparently I pissed off the sentinels. But... Haunted terminal. Usually I just run around and shoot all the eggs, and collect the eggs. Current user identified, terminal now active. I awakened to discover the planet from the image is gone. Only a belt of rubble surrounding a red giant star in the final stages of collapse remains. Whatever cataclysm killed this world took place before my species could walk upright, but it is undeniable. The signal came from here. It carried my name amid its atonal song. I have crossed unimaginable distances to seek out the origin point. Sensors have detected a metallic mass embedded in one of the largest of the planet's fragments. It will take time, but I will be able to dig it out. Discover something coded deep inside the log. Has been left that will aid me in my journey. Some nanites, I guess. I'll take 140 nanites. Sure. There's a save beacon over there. Let's go ahead and get that. Saved. Okay, can I see my ship from here? Yeah, there it is. Turn this one in.
Units received.
Throw my junk into storage. I will sort not on my stream. Oh, except for this Corvette part that goes in the starship. And we'll keep the goop. Where did all these modules come from? I don't remember picking up 3 Starship C-class upgrades today. Maybe that was in the wrecked freighter, and I didn't notice somehow when I was grabbing those cargo pods. Milk and honey and other such nonsense. And starship scrap? Did I just forget to sell that last time I scrapped a Sentinel ship? I don't know. That's worth 12 million units, so... whatever. I don't want to pop over to that monolith since I did bother to scan for it, but I think instead I'm just gonna head to the space station and see about doing a holo battle, or maybe swap out the those new Corvette parts in there, or put them in, and I wonder if I can add those on the sides somewhere. He's gonna take a look. Okay, what were those new parts? Thunderbird class landing bay. So yeah, I could put that like towards the front. Maybe. Although I don't exactly want it to... Or I could put... yeah, I could put these like here. And then move the way these extra thrusters like off onto the side of them. So let's move it up out of the way first. Don't think I have anything on this wall anyway, so I'll put that there and move maybe as I should have. I think I have some structural components I can use to attach that. That there, and then... Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to get rid of it, though. Oh, well. Where is that heavy... That one? Yeah. And we'll do the same thing over here. Although I... That... Oh yeah, there's no window there, so I should be able to attach it fine. Do. Yeah, I'm... Oh, and another structural heavy linkage module. Move this thruster back. There. There. Now I'm wider than before, but that's fine. Could even put another more come on, camera. Behave. I'm gonna move that backwards, but we'll see how it looks when it's on a planet. Keep it for now. Can always change it again and move stuff around more. And now I've got these little elevator things, I guess. I'm not sure it makes them go up. Or do I have to rocket up? So yeah, now I can get in from the sides. Being the idea there. Except not this side. Do I have to... Maybe I have to unbuild that nutrient processor to get there. Well, I probably don't need 2 nutrient processors right there. now anyway. Maybe I'll make a bigger growing and cooking area later. Those 2 nutrient processors were handy when I was trying to experiment with a couple new recipes, but I could also just do that like on my freighter or something, probably. Or in a base, one of my bases. I can build like a ton more of them and just do it that way. How do I unbuild? Can I unbuild that from the... Nah, I'll go inside and fix it. So I want a doorway there so I can actually walk through. A landing bay that goes nowhere is not very helpful. I suppose I could have another player like sitting there and wait to like come out. Be weird though. Oh, here we are. Operate hatch. Okay, so if I'm inside, there's a button, but I can't. Oh, okay. I can. Apparently, I can reach that button. It looks way too high to reach, but I can reach it. And it looks like there's a beam down button, maybe too. Okay. Play it with it that way for a while. See if I like it or not. Probably should have saved the old design in case I don't like it, but oh well. And let's try this Pokemon battle thing. I've done a few of these, but not very much. I think it's just interesting. If Slothy were here today, I think she'd think it was neat. Yeah, we don't want to use that guy. He's got 2 fire creatures and a toxic, which kind of is bad for everything I've got. I guess my frost creature would be okay against the toxic, but I don't have desert or radioactive at all. Got my own new fire creatures, and my 2 frost creatures, and my 2. Yeah, I don't have a. Oh well, we'll just try out We'll just try out my new creatures. Why not? This thing has poor attacks against frost, so as long as I can bring Golda up against their toxic creature, I'll at least have some advantage. Also, I probably just generally have all of these hollow tables that I've fought a guy. They always had like Class C creatures. Well, this looks more like Class B, Class C, Class C. Yeah. So my creatures are probably just better than theirs. Battle begins. Tamiya will move first. Oh right, I can morph things into Oh wait, this is their toxic creature. I should have made my ice creature first, but oh well. Make you a frost creature and I'll blast you a bunch. Ooh, he did a self-damage thing. Pow. Well, he's gone. That was a fast one. Usually they don't go that fast. Ooh, knocked out. Did he do another self-damage thing? It's like Rugoop. So I've got my dot. I'm going to do the delayed self-heal here. He reset his cooldowns, I guess, so he can use that same attack he used before again. Burn. Oh, and they switch creatures to the same type of one of those same type of creatures that I got in this system. Makes sense, I guess, that they have the creatures that are found here. Ignite. There, he actually hit me. And my heal triggered. I was starting to think that I wasn't gonna do anything. And Sear for 66 damage. That's not that much. My Ignite does 109. And I didn't even... And for my actual turn, let's do... So yeah, this Wild Charge... I mean, it's double the damage with a almost 50% miss chance, so... Oh, it is a different damage type. It's just straight up physical damage. So I guess against something that's strong against my attack type, that would still be potentially better overall. And certainly if it was, you know, like I have to kill this creature or lose next turn, that could give a chance to pull out a battle. But usually I'd rather do consistent damage than gamble on hitting. I'm gonna just hit this guy a couple times and this battle will be over. Oh wait, they do have the one creature left that, left. What are these? I've got 2 debuffs? Oh, I was force swapped to Frost. But that makes me strong against fire, so I don't know why that was a thing that they wanted to do. And they're down. Maybe the AI just randomly picks attacks, or at least the bad AIs do. Probably that's it. I think something, at least in the forget if it was in the mission or the info about somewhere in game where it was talking about these creature battles. I was saying that the champions, or whatever they call them, that can invite you to matches if you do well, know what they're doing better. Alrighty. So yeah, I probably should have more creature types, though, in general, because I picked up more, but... Alrighty. Also, I should probably spend those gene edit things. So yeah, like for that battle that took however many minutes, I got 23 nanites. So, at least in these low-level battles, it is not an efficient way to get anything. Except maybe experience for your creatures. But it's interesting, and it is something you can do with your creature companions, which I believe creature companions have been in there for a long time. They're at least in there 4 years ago when I was playing. But there wasn't really much point in them. Except to keep the cool creatures you found around. I'm a little disappointed myself. There was a creature that I thought was really cool looking. I found like a week ago. Yeah, titles. But I don't remember what planet it was on, and I don't know, so I probably can't find it again. I didn't companionify it. Alright, let's, while I'm here, and can just do this easily, I got some Psychonic eggs, so let's, from the bunch of frigate missions I turned in today, so let's go ahead and see what I get out of those. Alright, we got an S-class grafted eye. That's neat. Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage, and a lot of shield recharge on impact. good amount of heat dispersion. I will take all of that. More grafted inodes. This is probably more grafted inodes than I... Yeah, I can only put one more on there, so I guess I could see what the other one is, or I could probably just sell it for nanites. And this is a pulsing heart node. How am I doing on those? Do I not have any? Okay. Pulsing heart node. What does that give me? A tiny amount of boost. Let's evolve that. Okay, that's better. A little bit more boost. And some fuel efficiency, which is not super exciting, but... the other... I mean, these living starships are neat, that they... I mean, they are a cool idea, and they look cool. Getting their technologies is a little bit harder than for regular starships, but you can also level them up with nanites, which is interesting, instead of, you know, purchasing them. Nanites, like all the other ships. So how's Rayburst doing tonight? Still awake? So is there another table here? I think there's... yeah. I was thinking there was two. Yeah, I got a freighter. It's right outside somewhere. One of these ones. Class C, but I like the design, and it is, I think, at least a capital freighter, so... Oh, and there's a frigate notification on my display there. Yeah, I've got the original Leviathan frigate, and then I picked up another living frigate a few days ago from just warping around, or pulsing around randomly. So I do. Okay, now we gotta fire first. Do this again. Instant ignition. But yeah, that's where those... I think all 4 of those Psychonic eggs were from that. I got real lucky and had one mission give me, like... which wasn't a long or hard one in this set. Give me 2 Psychonic eggs and 1 frigate module. So that was handy. Oh wow, I took a ton of damage. Oh, he did a ton of damage to himself too. How about some thermal transfer? Oh, he has 1 hit point left. Well, I got some nice absorption there. And goodbye. I'm sure I will do at least 1 damage. Okay, this is that toxic one. Or a different... oh, they got a different toxic one. Regenerate blood. 36 heal per turn. Okay. I'll fire up thermal transfer again, because I can. Outbreak. More combat effectiveness. See, that heal's lasting 2 more turns, so I will just start on him here. Ooh, a lot more combat effectiveness. Wonder if I should switch to my frost creature? So I think fire is less effective against those. Yeah, I'm gonna swap out here. Yep. The attack was greatly weakened. But it would be nice if I would get a turn. Okay, here we go. So self-heal, Void Frost, Flurry, Freeze. Or I can turn it into a different type, but... Nope, switched out for a fire-type creature. Don't know if gold will last long enough for this heal to work, but... maybe. Let's change your type. Parch, minus 4% combat effectiveness, heavy damage if removed. I assume that's not just if it wears off, but I have to dispel it. Yeah, if dispelled, it take almost 500 damage, so we won't dispel it. There's a nice bunch of hits. Instant ignition, damage per turn. I'm going to try Void Frost, because the extra damage, I assume, isn't in the numbers. Oh yeah, 376. Took it out. Downside of Void Frost is if it doesn't kill the enemy, it heals them for a few turns. Oh, and I got my Glacial Energy, so I'm healed up somewhat. Suspicious Fluid. Another... man, I'm packed with debuffs. Packed with debuffs here. But I don't care, because I got 2 other creatures that can fight. One of my flurries missed. Ow! Still strong against that attack type. Or one of those attack types. Not against the instant ignition, but... Snowblind. It gave itself minus 33% accuracy? Well, I guess I won't complain about that. I guess the other thing about Void Frost is it doesn't have a miss chance. So yeah, let's blast it. Finish it off. Whee! Hollow battle complete. Now, as promised, that these hollow battles don't hurt our monsters, but do help them learn, because they are just simulations. So. Okay, well, let's. I have not really touched the gene editing, so let's look at this and see what I can do with these things. I mean, my creatures are just way more powerful than theirs, it seems like. Even though I only have these 6, so I haven't, don't have a big collection or anything. So, oh, was this... oh no, it was this one was... I've been curious if this class here upgrades as I upgrade its things. Let's see if that improves it a visible amount. Well, it doesn't seem to have, because it's in the same line as this A, but it's not that high, so... I would probably usually just focus on combat for most types of creatures. This one could maybe use more health, but... yeah, I don't particularly have a strategy, I guess, for this, and I but I suppose if you level these all up to maximum, you get 30, so you can max it out all the way. Oh, I see. These are... Ah, and you can't mutate abilities until the creature reaches max potential, which I assume means you get your 30 gene edits. Yeah, I should maybe look up how some of this stuff works. Thank you for the follow, Ginny Tukara. Where is his actual, like, in-battle health listed? I don't see that it is. Although I guess I can see on this meter that he doesn't have a lot. Give him some more health and some more combat. Rugoop has no extra things. Goldie Golda. Has S-class health, so maybe I'll add to that some more. The combat effectiveness is going to be important kind of for everybody, I think. No, I'm not feeling perfect. I largely stream actually for like my family and one or two other people that I know, so no, I'm not typically super hyper. I will be going a little... There are other games that I play where I go faster than this, but you know, I have to think in this game a lot, so so yeah, this is more agility. This guy's a lot more agility, a chance to dodge, so maybe we'll go combat and agility for Bind Pito. Wait, do I still have... I still have a... Oh, I have more gene edits for Goldie than I've spent. Oops. Health. And more combat. There we go. Everybody's all upgraded as they can be. Now, I actually have in here Goodnight Silo 101. I'll probably finish up here soon. Next week, we'll be starting up the Zerg campaign in StarCraft. But I'm gonna... Hollow Arena Battles. Use a Retroviolent Viral Pellet. I don't know that I have a Retroviral Pellet, or I'm not totally... And I don't know where those come from, but let's... Interact with a companion to feed it a Retroviral Pellet. Well, let's call a companion out. Maybe Alcanos, because there was when you're on a space station or something, they're holographic versions of themselves, but give them a pat. Yeah, I don't have a Retroviral Pellet. But let's see, I don't think that's a thing I have a recipe for either. Maybe it's in my catalog. If not, maybe I can find it on the anomaly. Cooking? I don't think it's in my cooking. Can I ride this guy on the station? I cannot ride here. Oh well. I think he's not full size here either. So I was thinking he was a little bigger than that. Let's pop over to the anomaly and see if I can ask Oceanus about Retroviral Pellets. Whee! There's my freighter over there. Let's find an open spot of space and call in the space anomaly. Consult Iteration Oceanus to learn about genetic modification. Now, Rayburst, the anomaly, this is sort of the multiplayer hub. the anomaly is kind of everywhere all at once, and so players, wherever they are, can call sort of the gateway to the anomaly and fly in here, and we'll see other players around. All those white diamonds will be other players, like that guy right there. Hello, Ginny Takara, welcome back. Just looking at people's outfits. I added some purple to my outfit, but this guy is very purple. Purple and yellow, I guess. That's a fun head. I think I saw that head in the list of heads I can maybe buy somewhere. I can't remember if that was for Quicksilver or something else. Or maybe it wasn't in one. Maybe it's just a list of ones that I couldn't buy. I can't remember. But oh, so before I do that, I'm going to check and see if Cronus has any foods that I have a bunch of, or wants any foods that I have a bunch of today. I don't think so. I don't think I have any of those anywhere in storage. I got the blue and yellow. I don't think I've seen that helmet either with the funny blinking eyes. This is also where you'd probably go if you wanted to play multiplayer Hollow arena battles. I don't know if you can. I wonder if you can build those. I wonder if you can get a recipe for those to build them in a base to do multiplayer or not. Wonderful game. You give me much to consider. Oceanus' eyes shimmer in their liquid face. They seem thrilled by the challenge of battle, already calculating strategies for next time. Take this treat. It is for your creatures, not you. Do not eat it! Oh, take Retroviral Pellet. Okay. The pellet will modify the fabric of a creature. Their battle possibilities will expand, grow stronger. You can have them in your settlement. Interesting. That's the opposite of what I would have expected. Like, just is it just one of the things that can randomly they can decide to build a building that has a hollow table in it? Who do I want to feed this to? Yeah, let's feed it to Goldie. Give a regular treat first. And, here, have a Retroviral Pellet. That just, like, basically give him a level. I still flub the quick menu, like, a quarter of the time I'm trying to do anything. Oh yeah, it looks like it basically just gave him an extra level. Here, have some more combat. Ba-ding! Share the mutation results with Oceanus. Yeah, summon that. Did your creature enjoy the pellet? Did it let me... yes! An important gene. An interesting choice. The Arena League encourages gene tinkering. Retroviral pellets are sometimes presented to winners. It is all part of the game. Oh, okay. Ask about Arena League. A faction of collectors. Intergalactic. Everywhere. Collecting brings its own satisfaction, but if medals motivate you, the Arena League offers them to the exceptional. Hollow arenas. There are many more. Beyond Nada and Polo's home, travelers play here, but my most challenging opponent was a Korvax in Calypso. It took me several iterations to defeat them. Well, I'm in traveling around in Calypso. I see potential in you, stranger collector. When you practice some more, would you play me again? I get so bored. I'd love to play, but not many can keep up with me. Oceanus sighs, their face blurred by bubbles. Then suddenly they brighten. Oh, here, please, take this. This member of the Arena League has been looking for an opponent. Okay. If you best this opponent, more invitations will flow. Play, strategize, collect, ascend. The highest-ranking champions play in space stations. Once you've bested a champion, can we play again? I can barely wait. In space stations, huh? Should have them, like, down in trading posts and things. Ah, well. Let's get out of here, I guess, and then I will examine that invite. Hopefully this is my living ship and not someone else's. Okay. Whee! Challenger's Invitation. Oh wow, it's like an entire Okay, I thought I might have to warp to find this, but no, it's here somewhere. On whatever that planet is. Rabik 49N1. A rocky planet. Ah, so much screen shake when ships warp in. Yeah. So much screen shake. Am I too close to my freighter? I think my freighter must be too much in the way. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Let's go. Pulsin', pulsin', pulsin'. If I was in my Corvette, I could get up and wander around while I'm doing this, but... refine some stuff. Actually, I can refine some stuff now. I just need to put carbon in my inverter there. Get some more nanites. We'll try this one more. I assume I'm going to lose this one. It can't be as easy as those ones in the space station. Land on a landing pad. I'm not sure if I've actually seen this exact structure design. Is this one of the planetary archives? Oh yeah, this is a planetary archive. I just don't know if I've seen this exact one before. Or maybe it's just the green lighting looks weird to me. It's the layout looks... I guess the layout looks the same as the ones that I've seen before. There's one planet I was on where I built a mining base like directly between two planetary archives. Like you could stand on my base and see two of them from the from the roof. It's like, huh, these were close together in this desert for some reason. Huh. I don't remember those hologram kind of things, though, being on these. I probably have some stuff in my freighter storage that I could upgrade here, but maybe I'll just do that on my own time. Eviglair Gelera, friend, knowledge... Beirugda Igden is forbidden to all but Gek. Wolfel Tolvi speech. Huh. Thought I had a fair bunch of Gek words, but... Memory smell? Archive access granted. Entry is titled The 57 Laws of Profit. Thousands of words of Gek trade philosophy auto-scroll on the terminal. I stop and read a fragment. Establish friendly relations with all potential redacted. Many species vary in their ability to understand such attempts. Pheromones are not universal. Distrust is everywhere. Therefore, policy recommends explicit reference to friendship. For example, Korvax friend, Viking brother, redacted ally. Note that Sentinels do not understand or express friendship. Any behavior to the contrary should be reported to the Trade Federation and considered an early warning of redacted. Trading partners must not be depleted of resources, or they cannot continue to trade. Our enemies must continue to thrive for Gek to achieve redacted. Anyway, where's the... Ah, right here. Right here is the Hollow Arena. Okay, he's got Desert, Toxic, and Desert. My tropical ones should actually be good, pretty good against this. Not against this toxic one though. I want my frost and my tropical critters probably. Level 3. Golda, and we'll swap this one out for Arcanas. Though he's not leveled up, but let's see. Oh yeah, these guys have got almost 1,000 health, around 200 combat potential. My guys have... Oh, well, Goldie has over 1,000 health. But my combat potential is... Well, these two are pretty high. Akanaz is definitely my weak link here. So I haven't leveled him up at all. But these two are probably at least as strong as these, other than Benpito having poor health. He's got him beat in agility, though. So, I don't know. I don't think I'll be completely destroyed by this.
Incoming storm.
Let's do Barb Lash. Oh, we've got a thing that looks kind of like a walking brain with a hole in the top of it. Go ahead and trigger my heal. Regrowth. Weak, weak, weak. But still more than I'm gonna get healed here. I healed a good percentage of that, though. See, my Enraging Blow does over 500. So I really just need to do, like, one more solid attack before I kick that in there, I think. Hit him with Lash. Pow! Oh, he did a heal. Probably 50-50 chance of taking him out with Enraging Blow. And I don't really want to get critted, so... Barb Lash. Ooh, that did a lot of damage, but it's going to heal me, so... So that's fine. Let's finish this guy off. Enraging Blow. And he's down. Scorpidiva. That's kind of cool looking. Necrosis. Put a dot on me. Oh, and I'm weak against this attack. I'm probably going to let Benpito get knocked out here because this dot is just going to clobber me even if I swap creatures. So I will debuff this. So I'll debuff this guy. Ooh, bunch of agility. Yeah. We got 2 turns in a row there. Oh, because of the agility bonus. I'm sure. Okay, Goldie, up to you. Glacial Energy. Do I want to prep for a heal, or do I just want to hammer it? Let's start with a hammering. Oh. Maybe I should have looked at my chance to hit for these attacks first. Given that he's got that giant agility buff. But that attack barely tickled, so... Oh yeah, 25% miss chance. Glacial Energy. Ooh, that agility increases lasts a while too. Fortunately, the accuracy debuff I hit him with is in full effect. Flurry again. Alright, the big hit out of the flurry, because the third attack is the strongest. Yeah, 3-hit combo. Oh, and he's got a heal too. Okay, this could be a long fight. But my creature is stronger than that one. Suppose, I don't know what the... I imagine he'll use Scuttle as soon as its, like, recast timer is up again, but... Ideally, I'd like to get into the third creature with Glacial Energy running. Miss chance 0. Okay, Glacial Energy. So I can heal up during the fight with it. But then Scorpidiva is going to heal itself. 484. 0% miss chance. So theoretically, this should just take it out. Boom. Boom. There we go. Rai. Switched me to Toxic. Well, that's rude. I'm going to debuff your combat effectiveness. Oh wait, switch to Tropical? Oh, right. That's my last creature had a debuff. This one has the type switch. Which, I assume... Okay, I guess I do extra damage against Tropical, so let's, hit it. Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage. Ooh, freezing fog on himself. Or no, I guess Goldy Golda put freezing fog on him. That'll reduce his damage even more. And Void Frost. Wham. Rai was knocked out. Let's levels up for those two. You know, want to level up Arcanas because I really like the big bug. Oh yeah, what, did I get anything else? Oh, I got another Challenger's Invitation. I don't know if I got anything else, unless this... I wasn't paying attention if I got nanites or that Hermetic Seal was a prize or something, but... Oh, defeat multiple challengers to receive an invite to battle with the system champion. Huh. Cool. I probably don't have... I probably can't handle the system champion until I level up a broader mix of creatures, but that's neat. Very, very Pokemon-y. So I'm trying to remember if there's anything else I wanted to show Ray Burst before going off. I guess the battle my 5-year or the not battle, the base my 5-year-old daughter built. It'd be fun to just look at. Where did I... Oh, you know what? I should, like, scan some things here while I'm here, at least.
Units received.
Oh, is this a... Oh, this is a little bit like... This is like a much creepier and scarier version of Arcanas. Oh yeah, I don't have any desert creatures, do I? Well, maybe later I'll take a look around this planet and see if there's anybody I want to... Okay, seriously, where is that? Pretty sure I parked my ship on a landing pad. Where did I put it? Not that one. Oh, over here. Now I see the icon. Ow. Landed a little hard there. I could fly back to my freighter, or I could be lazy and make my freighter come to me. You haven't seen this yet, Rayburst. And then all my frigates who aren't busy elsewhere are going to warp in. So much cool presentation stuff in this game. Oh yeah, Rayburst, did you want to see pirates? Because I can probably make that happen if I just warp anywhere, because I definitely have warped a few times since the last time I encountered a pirate freighter battle. Alright, let's see. This base that she set up was also... Oh, I should probably show you my settlement at some point, too. And I think you can have more than one settlement now, so I should, at some point, go find some, but... bases. Oh, yeah. We'll see what this planet looks like at this moment, because it goes through some weird-looking phases. This was actually kind of a pain to build because I couldn't be out because this planet has a lot of severe weather and it's hard to build during it, as I recall. Or maybe I'm mixing up two different bases, but yeah, she wanted these like archways. She wanted a square building with archways, like divided up into each individual rooms with archways in each of them, and wanted these particular posters up in these particular spots, and a couple other decorations. She wanted this one plant in the corner here, and of course the ice dinosaur, the ice diplo. But she didn't want more than one, just the one. Frostwork growing there. So yeah. Wanted this style of roof.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Oh, storm's clearing. Let's go outside. Planet actually looks fairly normal right now. Kind of. Oh yeah, I don't think I built a landing pad here, did I? I did put the one glass. Oh, we're going into the haunted. So this is a haunted planet, so sometimes the color goes real weird. Also, I think there's a lot of carnivores here. I might actually have a mission to hunt carnivores. Let me see if I do. Log. Oh yeah, predator extermination. This thing says crunches bones. I assume that means it's a carnivore, although maybe it just means it's a... Oh yeah, it's aggressive. I was mining. Nah. Come on, switch. There. It was quite distracting when I was building this base, all the carnivores that were around, because there were a lot. And then I summoned my Minotaur to kind of take care of them, but that was still distracting, because it was just, the whole time I was building it, it was just circling this base and fighting carnivores off. What is going on here? Oh, an NPC just landed their ship on the roof. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. That's kind of amusing. Where are you, guy? I don't think I've ever had one just land on one of my buildings. Ah! Here's another carnivore. Did I happen to put an Exocraft summoning pad here? I think I might have, just because I did. Distract with bait. There, go away. So yeah, what is this ship? Locate pilot to be in trade. Well, where's the pilot? Oh, there, he's down inside my building. Just need to... Oh, and she also wanted this side door here behind this plant and dinosaur statue. Hello, mister. Special technology. Tuno technology. Yupinskivin no Keanu modules. I just want to see what his starship's got. Oh. It's very bright colored. Kind of reminds me of a bug. Mostly I was looking to see if I wanted to hire him, maybe, but... Maybe I can only do that for my freighter, though? I don't know. But yeah, because I don't see that option here. Oh, okay, he's got pirate modules. I don't feel a particular need to buy any of those right now. Those are really a gamble if you get anything at all decent. Most of them are just junk. But sometimes you can, I guess sometimes you can get something that's really good, but I haven't yet. I open them when I get them, even though you can sell them for a bunch of nanites just in case I get something cool, but I don't go out of my way to acquire them. Yet. Maybe when I have everything up to S-class and whatnot, I'll want to do that, but yeah, this planet these haunted planets sure do have weird lighting. And I was surprised as Sylvie wanted to build it here, because we were like on this planet. It's like, yeah, we can build your base here, but like it's half the time it's gonna have like no color. But where she wanted to put it is right here. So the jetpack on the Minotaur I think looks cool in this lighting. Oh well, more at night I guess when it's darker. Usually I see this when it is darker, not when it's so bright. Maybe I've typically come here more at night. Let's see, anything else I want to look at before we go? I think that's about all I can think of that I wanted to show Rayburst in particular. I can show her some... Oh, my settlement. And maybe some more... maybe some prettier planets after that, but... A couple of, paradise worlds. My settlement is not a paradise world. It is a toxic, an unpleasant toxic planet, which has turned out to be dissonant now that dissonant planets exist. It wasn't dissonant when I, got it. I don't think. So I don't think that was a thing 4 years ago. I don't remember there being... I remember there being normal sentinels here, not crazy, bizarre sentinels. This is sort of the main administration building. And so there's probably stuff for me to do, but I'm gonna... The reason why I have tons of glass is because I just make glass here. And also mushrooms. Since the settlement makes a profit, they produce some excess goods for me. Alright, I probably have some decision to make. View citizen request. Adventurous-minded citizens have proposed an expedition with Pioneer Dekomu as their leader. A friend of theirs wandered out of the settlement at night, never to return. They have vowed to find them and to do what they can to either help them or honor their memory. Normally I deny all these expeditions, but I'm going to authorize this one because gotta go try, I guess. And then the settlement incurred some debt, but that's going to get paid off in no time. Yeah, in like 12 and a half minutes, that debt will be gone, so. Yeah, this is the settlement. Has lots of buildings in it. Lots of NPCs. Population is like over 100. This is the water tower. 250 lithium. I actually don't have purple engines yet, so I don't think I can get lithium, because I'm pretty sure those are just in the Abyss planets. From what little I know about that. One of the things after I started playing again is they built a fishing pond here, which I thought was fun. I haven't actually tried to fish in it. I probably should. 5 mealworms. Don't I have some mealworms? I thought I had some mealworms. Maybe they're in my fishing rig, though. Yeah, purple system, oceanic planet. That's what I was thinking, too. So I'll get to that eventually. I'm doing the autophage quests now. Multi-tool, multi-tool. Oh yeah, I got some mealworms in there. It's, Well, just for fun, I'll do 1 or 2 casts in here since we haven't done fishing yet today. And they did build this fishing pond, so I remember how to fish. I don't see the fish, ghosties. Come on, bite. There we go. Oh, fish escaped. Try again, with more patience this time. There we go. Got a tiny scuttlefish. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade the B class. And that's gonna take like 20 minutes. It's not that long. But it'll probably either increase the productivity or reduce the upkeep cost or whatever. The buildings generally don't pay for themselves while they're Class C, but around Class B they do. Most of my buildings are at least that. I don't know if they were upgradable when I first got this settlement. At least not in this way. Yeah. There's living quarters, there's some sort of industrial type buildings that produce stuff. I think mostly agricultural ones. There's engineering stations and landing pads and trade buildings that have trade terminals in them, I think. If I can find one. This is, I think, a fancy living quarters. Oh no, it's a techno lounge. I don't know if I've been in here. Oh yeah, here's a hollow arena. I do have a hollow arena in my own settlement. Guess maybe I just haven't been in here. It's a jukebox. Oh, what the heck. I'll play you. Why not? Strong against tropical, weak against frost, of course. And radioactive is strong against fire, weak against toxic. Strong against frost. Okay, so, yeah, my loadout here is kind of terrible, but I'll just probably overpower him by being higher level. And use my fire creatures, I suppose. Get them some experience. So you don't think they're particularly strong or weak against fire, so... Graviton Beam. How long does Phoenix Kiss last? 6 turns. Okay. Ignite! Graviton Beam is not effective. Is fire actually... Burn! Burn again. Now he's buffed himself up quite a bit. Now I'm going to buff my team. And his outbreak attack didn't really do anything, because I wasn't there. Okay. Time for some more firepower. And he's down. Hit him with Seer. Did a lot. Instant Ignition. Oof. Finish him off with Seer. And we got one more to fight. We have a few turns left of Phoenix Kiss. This is the radioactive guy, who is strong against fire. And made a reflective shield. Reflects 27% of incoming damage. I'll make my absorptive shield. Okay, let's just blow myself and somewhat him up. Pyroclasm. He's only got 13 hit points left. So it's up to Goalie to finish him off. Just use Flurry, it'll probably work. Only one of the hits to hit. There we go. And they're knocked out. Ooh, Rugoop did not quite gain a level. Tamiya did, though. Cool. Oh hey, they're dancing. Showing off. Finally getting loose and celebrating. That is fun. I'm gonna talk to this Gek. Visit for Otanaran Fury Overseer. I am best worker here. You said, oh, Tactfulness, abysmal. Musicality, abysmal. Noteworthy abilities, tying bandages. Personal inventory, sword, rare geode, sample bag. Notes, worrying. Huh. So yeah, the settlements are neat. I think you used to only be able to have one settlement, but now supposedly you can have 4? So I can get some different racial settlements. Obviously this is a Gek settlement. It's full of Gek. Whee! I'm gonna find a trade, Alright, there's my... That's the fishing pond under construction. Yeah. Yeah, I figure... I probably want to have one of each, just to have one of each. Whether I spend much time maintaining them or not. Yeah, over here we got some landing pads and starship outfitting. So I can actually salvage ships at my trading post and such. I was looking for my... Oh, there it is. I think that's one. I like the little trade bazaar. The Interstellar Importer. That's what this is. Colorful awnings and stuff. And it has its trade terminal. I don't have anything worth... Oh, my trade... Oh, I have a... Well, I'll sell this vector compressors.
Units received.
Just see if they have any dihydrogen jelly. It looks like they don't. Because I'm burning through the dihydrogen with making frigate fuel a lot recently, so... Alright, Rayburst, let's just putter around to a couple of bases that I have that are just on more attractive planets. I always forget how to easily find the main building and its teleporter.
Toxic protection falling.
Always lost in my own settlement. Oh, do my settlements do frigate fuel? I should look at the menu for that. Yeah, use my visor, but I see habitation unit. Sleep pod. Oh, there. My office. Really? Way over here? Looks like it's underground. Forget why I was making mushrooms, so I should probably stop and make something else. I think I was cooking something with that. So life support gel. Ion batteries, glass, sulfurine, warp cells, launch fuel. I don't have the full set of buildings here. So I don't see that I can directly make... Oh, frigate fuel, there it is. Because I do apparently have an S-class starport, so that works. I think I was looking for the icon of like 200 unit fuel or 150, or the ones that has like 3 tanks, and I just skipped over the single tank one. Oh yeah, so that'll produce at least 150 tons a day, or roughly almost 150 tons a day. That's not nothing. Maybe I'll change both of these to that. There, 300 tons a day. That's about one or two longer expeditions worth if I'm using a lot of support frigates. Depends on the length of the expeditions, I guess. Guess I'll warp back to like my very first actual base that has all the random NPC stations in it and exocraft summoning things. I still haven't made a pilgrim. I should probably make a pilgrim summoning station at some point. I might not have unlocked it, but... Oh, it's nighttime. I like this. This is a more colorful place in the day, although the water has a fun glow to it. And I do like these flying grubs. If I didn't have so many tropical critters, and this is probably a tropical... Oh, it's a small one. I would adopt one of these. There should be a bigger... I should be able to ride some of these bigger ones. Ah, there we go. I just think these creature types are fun to ride. Now this planet is more pretty in the day. But my living starship kind of matches the glowy yellow plants there. But yeah, very first base, everything just kind of scattered around. Not that my newer bases are very special either, but... Speaking of dihydrogen, since I'm here anyway... I will just hoover up some of these blue crystals, because I kind of enjoy just hoovering them up when they're around. Grinding them is not terribly fun. See, it is... Yeah, it's like midnight, so... Won't be daytime here for a little bit. Where else is nice? Sylvia really liked this world, and it has some cute, actually, this is where I found Akanaz, I think, but also, it has some one of the Totoro owlbear creatures here I kind of like. I think this is also the first of the colossal archives that I found. Ooh, this one's taking a long time to get to. Oh, and it's kind of nighttime here. That's okay, this place is still... it's just getting to be nighttime, too. This building looks cool at night, so that's fine. And this isn't as vibrantly colorful at night as it is in the day, but it still looks cool. Oh hey, and here's what... Where are you running to? Oh, you were running away from this thing. From a predator that ate you. Mean creature. Yeah, bunch of different animals here. Yeah, obviously it's more colorful in the day, but it's still pretty. Let's see, anyway, I think this one has a bugged flying creature though. But underwater. Oh, this one's got some decent sized oceans, so there's some underwater creatures to scan too. Probably have to do underwater stuff another time though. Where is the thing I'm looking for? Oh yeah, these guys. These guys are fun. Like their feathers. And their fur. And they're plodding along. How they plod along. Maybe I didn't find Achenas here. Maybe that was somewhere else. It'd be nice if they'd make Corvette landing pads. I just stopped making landing pads at any new bases I set up since my Corvette can't land on them anyway. But then when I'm not using my Corvette, now I don't have any landing pads. And my ships just sit down wherever they want. At some point I want to actually make a cool underwater base. This is just a base that happens to be underwater. Or I forget what I was mining here. Silver, I guess. Just little boring bases, but... Also, this is another planet that I think turned out to be dissonant after dissonant planets became a thing. So it looks different than it used to. It didn't used to be so purple, I don't think. Yeah, this one has like dissonance resonators that I can find, but... no Exocraft Summoner in this system. So yeah, not too special here, but... Just not a door? There we go. See, any other... I think there may be two more I want to actually look at. Oh, bubbly planets are interesting, but... very effervescent. Right, let's see if we can actually have any vision out here. This is not a pretty planet, but it is found a fun spot on it. I got real confused on this planet when I was looking. I think I was actually looking for a place to mine something. I had gone past this archive, or maybe, and was like searching around looking for a mining spot, and I got there and I looked up and then I saw the archive again. I'm like, wasn't that back the other way? Because there were two of them. Like within eyesight of the spot that I just happened to be at. I think there were some ruins like within a very short distance of here too that I got some ancient artifacts from. Oh yeah, pyrite mine. What am I doing on pyrite anyway? While I'm here. Oh yeah, let's I was a little low on resources, so I didn't put very many supply depots here. Let's go ahead and correct that a little. Oh, all my metal plating's in my freighter. Never mind it. Well, I'll still add like 2 more. So I have some. I did just refine a bunch of iron anyway. Hook up a couple more to these, and the This is not a very good mine. It could take like 28 hours to fill those. Put the solar panel and batteries underground and they still work. That doesn't really surprise me, since it doesn't really seem to matter if they're in the shade. But the idea of doing that offends me slightly, at least for my own basis. I want my solar panels to look like they could work, at least some of the time when the sun is out. I don't want to like on purpose make them silly like that. Yeah, no, I'm not saying no one else. I'm not saying it's bad for anybody else to do it that way. Just for my personal preference is to make my solar panels able to see the sun. Let's see. Do I have one more one to look at? Oh yeah, there's the maybe two more. There's the this planet. Actually, I have two bases on here. So this is where I was doing most of my gathering of echolocators and stuff, and possibly the harmonic camp here that they kept directing me to was maybe bugged, and also one of the sentinels here was maybe bugged because they did weird things, and unlocking the camp didn't advance. Like, after I'd unlocked the camp, it would still say in my mission log to unlock the camp. And I never did get the autophage thing to start until I went to a different planet and unlocked a different camp at a different planet. Yeah, this is a cold planet. Oh, and it's a storm right now. But, so I can't hardly see anything. But when it's not storming, this is kind of a nice spot overlooking the water. And this is where I went and found all the underwater things. But yeah, when there's a storm, you cannot see squat. I might actually have a dedicated summoning yeah, I do have an exocraft summoning station somewhere on this planet. I can see a little bit better if I'm in a vehicle, but why is my Minotaur like teabagging my staircase? I don't know what was going on there. But yeah, you can imagine if the storm wasn't here, there's a nice view from the top of this hill over the water. I could even have built up on a mountain or something. But and this one's actually one of the few bases I built in range of a power node. I'm not mining from here. I think the last two mines I built, I had to do like a base extension out to almost 1,000 meters in order to get to a power node. And then after that, I was like, I'm just going to build solar panels. And not bother trying to find power if it's not within range of the survey visor. Actually, the other spot on this planet that I built a base is kind of a nice valley with some like shallow pools and stuff. That was nice to be into when it's not storming and when the sentinels aren't being super aggressive. But oh, and Sylvie's other favorite planet, I think, was this one. I think I came here because I had a photography mission, actually. So I have taking a picture of the portal here. But Sylvie really liked the bubbly planet. Oh, well, that's a nice lighting here today, or tonight, of the portal. And then I was doing the still take the acorns though? Yeah. Then I was doing the this portal is active because I was also doing the living starship quest line, which part of that has you, use portal coordinates to go somewhere. I guess that portal is still. I guess this portal is still active and pointed there. I'm surprised. I didn't think that. I didn't know that. It's been like a week or so at least, I think, since I turned on this portal. But yeah, Rayburst, these portals, when they open, they're very much like the Stargate portals, the whole like liquid shooting out and stuff. And you enter a portal address with a bunch of glyphs, and I guess I can't. Oh wait, I'm on the back side of it, I think. Here we are. This is the front. And the controls. Now we have an anomaly event contained. There, turned it off. In photo mode, it gives you on the bottom of the screen there the portal glyphs for whatever planet you're on. This is back in Euclid, the Euclid Galaxy. But yeah, there's also like a cluster of these bubbles that you can pick up. There's clusters of these bubbles that are around somewhere that you can pick up and build, and you can use them as decorations on your Corvette and on your in your bases and stuff. Probably in your freighter too. Is that a... Oh, there it is. No, I can't fish that. Hazardous flora. Be gone. Oh, shoo, drone. Yeah, there's a few things like that in from the weird exotic planets that are kind of collectible bits. Maybe you can't put them on normal. Can you not put those on normal bases? Decorations. Oh no, they're on my freighter. That's why they're either in my. I think they're in the storage container in my freighter. My freighter's not here, so I can't access them right now. I could always call my freighter here, but just like even on the ground you can. Oh, except not here because the star is not one that my freighter can get to. Still collecting modules for the last freighter warp upgrade. At least the last one before the purple one. I assume it can get a purple one too. But yeah, this base isn't really a base. I just slapped down a portal here so that I could, because this was Sylvie's favorite planet when she saw it. And it is very cool. See, have a portal on one of these bubble worlds at least. And then I can collect the bubble clusters if I want more of them, and sack venom if I need it. And have access to a portal right away. If I want a portal to somewhere. Yeah, well, it's 11 o'clock, so I'm going to warp back to my freighter and save, I think. And say goodnight. Yep, and it has some balloons, I think, are kind of the metallic balloons are kind of the wildlife there. Should have hunted one. Actually, I should have gone and maybe I'll do that later. Collect one so I have an anomalous type. Well, maybe we can do that real quick and then go to bed. That shouldn't take very long. Oh, I should also capture a screenshot for this base. I assume those things are always active. I wouldn't think they'd just be out in the day. Oh, looks like it's on again. I wonder if it still goes to the living Starship Quest world. Yeah, these weird balloon things, which look different at different times because they really reflect the environment a lot. So they're like kind of bright gold looking when they're rare ground, always active. Companion register. Let's unlock another slot. They're bright gold in the day, but at night they are probably a little harder to see. But I'm sure if I fly around a bit, I'll spot one. Oh yeah, there we go. Hello, you. Come back here. Recently fed. Extract berries. Adopt as companion. Uzel Uzetta. Now I'm pretty sure these balloons are basically the same in all of these types of planets, so it's not like these are very unique, but still, balloons are fun. I want a balloon. It seems like I can unlock quite a few creature slots, so... Let's see what this thing looks like in the register. Ooh, nice. Class S. Combat effectiveness and agility are A, and health is S. Well, sweet. I'll level that up and figure out what anomalous creatures are effective against, but... Also, we're going to rename this guy to Balloony, because it has to be something like that. Floaty Balloony? Fluty Balloony. It's got to be Fluty Balloony. That is the only choice. I think all these other ones are using the default names. I like Goldie Golda anyway, and Akanaz, and Tamiya Tamiya, and Toda Toda, and Ragoop. Ragoop. I guess that's sort of a balloon. Well, it's a bubble. So I have a bubble and a balloon. But yeah, Fluty Balloony. Can I ride Fluty Balloony? Probably not. No. And it can't wear accessories. Which I'm not sure what pet accessories are. I don't think I've ever done that. Can Toda Toda wear accessories? Customize appearance. Oh yeah, this one's got... Okay, I had like this wing on him, I guess. And you can color it different ways. That's right, I think Goldie Golda had some accessories too. Oh hey, a light. Oh, a laser cannon kind of thing. That's cool, it can have lights. I'm gonna give this one lights. Okay, you deserve some pets. It's too bad the pets are all so slow. Where's my ship? I gotta go, or my base. I gotta head back there and save. When he's running, he's not super slow. He's just not nearly as fast as a jetpack dash. Ooh, the camera's a little bouncy with this guy too. Shaky. But he's not too slow when he's running, I guess. See you next time, Toda Toda. I think I am going to actually do more creature battles. It's kind of fun. And putting together a bunch of companions. How many can I have? Let me double check my register here. Oh yeah, so there's 5 pages of 6 each, so 30. That's not bad. And I've only got like 7. I assume all these slots... Oh, I guess the slots do get more expensive, but... Oh yeah, I'm up to 1,500 nanites per slot now, but... I don't know, I can get more nanites. That's not so bad. But yeah, good night, Grayburst. I'm just gonna head back to my freighter and save there. So that's usually how I keep track of kind of the area that I'm working on. I'm gonna do some autophage stuff in this system when I play next time. Probably go to bed pretty soon now. Or I might send out some more freighter expeditions since I only sent out that one. Or two. However many I sent out. But yeah. Next week we're gonna probably go back to doing some StarCraft and Zerg campaign, which I believe Slothy Sunday said she didn't ever finish the Zerg campaign, and I know she was excited about StarCraft stuff in general, so she'll probably be excited about that. But we'll might play some more No Man's Sky either on not Tuesdays, or I might do quiet streams at night or something, and or in between the Zerg and Protoss campaign. Or if there's a expedition that starts up, might take some time to stream that too. But yeah, good night, Rayburst. Do I have a wave emote? Can I wave goodbye? I don't know that I've ever used an emote in this. I don't even know where they are. Creatures, gestures, wave. There we go. Good night.